Hi everyone, this is SOD Consult. So today we'll be starting with part 5 for taking off for structural works. So if you are yet to watch our previous video, please kindly check the description. So today we are going to start with hardcore filling. Hardcore filling. So we know what we call hardcore filling. So this is hardcore filling. So this is our hardcore filling. So in taking off, hardcore filling is measured in meter cube. So let's type hardcore filling. Hardcore filling as measured in meter cube. So to take off for our hardcore filling, so let's check our drawing. So our hardcore filling is filled in our internal spaces, inside our internal spaces, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. Is the length times the breadth times the thickness. So that's it. So and we are going to fill hardcore filling in all our internal spaces. So there's a method in which we normally employ for our hardcore filling. You can start taking the in to in of the internal spaces, in to in from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, like that. Or you can try and find the volume of the entire structure. You find the length times the width from here to here, then times the thickness of the hardcore. So in this drawing, let's check our section. In this drawing, our hardcore is this drawing. Let me see the section. Okay, this section from the normal ground level to the top of the oversite concrete is 450, and we assume 150 for our oversite concrete. So 150 minus 450, that is 300. So I think that's 300. It's only this dining area in which you have change of level. Dining area, if you check our section here, so this section here, section from A to A. So after living room, dining area, so this is the dining area. This is where we have our step. So this is just a step of 150. So after this 300 from here to here, there's just a 150 step. So we are going to add that in our measurement. So as I've said previously, so the faster method is just to find the volume, let me say the length times the width times the thickness of the hardcore, then deduct the volume along the block walls, because we are not going to fill hardcore on the block wall. So we are going to deduct using our mean gauge. So anyway, we now have level, you can now add that one separately. So you can add that one separately to it. So that's what I'm going to do in this work. So let's go. In our hardcore filling, in our length of building, just press is equal to this is our length. Our length is 11.50, and our width is 22.28. so it's written here 11.50, 21 point, length is 11.50 and our width is 21.83. Just width is equal to this, then enter, then equal to this building width. So enter. So for the thickness of our hardcore filling, we said our hardcore filling is 0.3. Going to write 0.3 that's 0.3. For we are going to sum it, we are going to find the volume. In Excel we say we can copy formulas. Just click here, press Ctrl C, and come here, press Ctrl V, Ctrl V. Let's do that again. Click here, Ctrl C, hit your copy, come down here, press Ctrl V. So that's our total volume of the space, of all the space here. So we are going to deduct the space on the wall, on the block wall. So that's it. So to do that we are going to use our main get. Just click here, press the dot, write the dot, come here, your main get for block. Our total green guard is 175.50. Press enter. Then the thickness of the block. So we're going to apply the thickness of the block equal to, I think we use our thickness as for our block work here. Okay, our thickness is this 0.225 is 0.23. Then the thickness we are going to fill on top of the block, the thickness of the hardcore, we used 0.3. just press equal to this. So I'm going to just copy formula, Ctrl C, and come here, Ctrl V. So that's it. So we are going to deduct the volume along the block from the total volume. So just press equal to this plus this. So sorry, it's minus. The dot is minus. So just cancel the plus and press minus. So this is our volume for hardcore filling. You know, we said the other time that we have a level. If you go to our section here, we have a change in level. The level for the dining, that means the dining floor is higher than the rest of the floor. Okay, so check the other side of the section, BB. There's no level here. We only have changing level at our dining space. So after our main room and dining, so along this our section AA is from here to here. That means from our lobby, our terrace, main room, main living room, dining. So we are going to take the length and breadth of the dining separately and add it to our previous drawing. So from here to here, we calculate our measurements. We have 225 plus 1950 plus 25. We can use our calculator to solve that. So you can be able to get our dimension, our length plus 1950 plus 225. So we got 24. So you can put that down. That means our length from here to here into in is 24. So for our width along this place to this place, 24 plus 900 plus 450. 24 plus 900 plus 450. We have 3750. That means our length is 24 by 3750 by 3750. So let's record that. Just put add here, add, then just press our length is 2.4, then our width is 3750, 3.75. Then depth, let me see the thickness of our hardcore. So let me say the thickness of the change in level. The thickness, you check the section, the change in level is just 150 mm. This is it, 150. It's just the difference of 150 mm. So we're going to just add the thickness, which is 0.15 in meters. So that's it. Just come here, copy formula, come here and paste your result. Please, if you are trying to copy formula, do ensure that you do the right thing. Just click here, you can see the formula here, B77, B78, B79. So just make sure you are doing the right thing. That means we are going to add this with this. Here just write equal to this plus this, this plus this. So our final answer is 61.61 meter cube. So that is our final answer for hardcore filling. So after our hardcore filling, we have the next item of measurement is sand blending. So sand blending, this is just to create a leveling surface for the concrete, or is to prevent the DPM from tear. If you put your DPM directly on the hardcore, it might get tough. So putting your sand blending on top of your hardcore filling create a leveling surface, protect your DPM from tear. So that's it. So after our amendment, we enter our sand blending, but our sand blending is measured in meters square. Sand blending is measured in meters square. So it's just the same format as the hardcore filling, just that we won't add the thickness. It's just we just find the area, total area of the building, and we do now deduct the area along the block work. So that's what we are trying to do. So just the same format, so that this hardcore filling is volume while the sand blending is in area. Just press equal to this. Come here, equal to this. Then just try and add up this plus this plus this. That's it. So we can now deduct the along the main guard equal to this, then the thickness of our block, which is this. That's it. So then just copy formula, Ctrl C here, come here, Ctrl V. So then try and subtract the so am I correct? Okay, that's an error here. In our squaring column, we multiply, not times. So that's error. Just try and change this one to multiply. It's multiplication. Also this just cancel everything, equal to this multiplied by this. So that's it. Just delete this one, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So our software is just our Microsoft Office is just like a software, garbage in, garbage out. So whatever error you made, maybe which is due to woman error, we try and reflect in your work. So that's why, as a woman, as a professional, you have to go through your work and make necessary corrections as due. So we are going to deduct this from this. So our final answer is 200.86 meters square. So for our side blending, we are having 200.86 meters square. So after side blending, we have DPM. So you might ask me that, are we not going to add change the level for side blending? The change in level only applies to the hardcore, and which it just increased by 150. It doesn't apply to the sand blending. It doesn't apply to the oversite concrete. Oversite concrete is says that it's the same thickness of oversite concrete here, which 150, that will be here, and every other parts, regardless of the change in level. The change in level is just affected by the imported filling, so it only affects the imported filling. So the height of the hardcore filling there will be more than 300. It will be 450. So that's it. But your oversite concrete there is still 150. Your sand blending there is still 50 mm. So that's it. So after our sand blending, we have DPM. DPM is damp proof membrane. Just type DPM. Just type DPM. For our DPM is also measured in meter square. So it's measured in meter square. So it's also laid into in. The difference between DPM and DPC is that DPM is laid between floors. It's laid between floors from internal to internal to prevent rising of damp between through floors. Rising of damp through floors, where DPC is to prevent rising of damp through walls. But in our country, we are more of economical. We are more economical. We try and just purchase our DPM and lay it directly on our floors and on our wall. That's possible if you are doing a strip and pad foundation type of. But if you are using a raft, you can't lay the liner on top of your beam. So normally you have to buy DPM for the floors and DPC for the course. DPC is damp proof course. Course is an horizontal layer of block work or brick. So that's just the explanation behind it. So for our sand blending, we are going to utilize the same measurement for our sand blending. Just press equal to this. So that's, and just change it to blue. After our DPM, we have our DPC. So just type DPC here. DPC, also measured in meter square. So our DPC is our DPC is measured in linear meter. It's measured in linear meter. That means the perimeter of the block work, or the main gap. So we are going to use our main gap. So we are going to write this equal to that main gap. So we know the unit of our measurement through our code, our BESMM4. So everything is stated here. The unit measurement for meter cube, for sand blending meter square, for DPM meter square, for DPC linear meter, for oversite concrete, for anything concrete is in meter cube. So we are not just guessing. So after our DPC, we have our fabric mesh reinforcement. Just write BRC mesh. BRC mesh. So according to our code, our BRC mesh is also in meter square. It's in meter square. So to do our BRC mesh, you can just take the length and the width. The length of the, because we're going to spread it on the entire length and the entire width, length or breadth of the structure. But if you like, if you want your work to be more accurate, you can try and deduct concrete cover from between the wall. There be something like a gap. If you are using a concrete cover of 25 mm, that means this side, the BRC mesh will not touch the wall directly. There be gap of an inch, which is 25 mm here. Also the other side, there be gap of 25 mm here. So along the length also, this side there be gap of 25 mm here. From here to here, there be gap from here to here. So you can now take your length, deduct 25 mm times 2, which is 50 mm. Take your width, deduct 25 mm times 2, which is 50 mm. So that's just it. So I can use a picture to explain to you. Can you see picture here? So can you see the end here? The BRC mesh will not be directly touching the mesh. It will not be directly touching the wall here. There will be a little gap, let me say at least 25 mm for concrete cover. The use of concrete cover is to protect our reinforcement, from effect of weather and other things. So that's it. So we can try and take our measurement equal to, that means our length here, we can deduct minus 50 mm is 0.05 meter. So that's it. For along the width also, along the width is 21.83. you can just take any one here, just minus 0.05. if it is not necessary, you can just try and multiply directly, just a little difference. Or in measurement, a little bit difference sometimes means a lot. But if you have the luxury of, if you don't have the luxury of time, you can just try and do it directly. So that's our measurement for BRC mesh 239.58. Try and follow it. So that's it. Let's try and check our page outline. Maybe we haven't exceed our page. Sorry, maybe we haven't extended our page A4. Because if you have, okay, that's it. So after our fabric mesh reinforcement, if you feel this place can contain the other work, you can try and jump to the next page. So after our BRC mesh, we have formwork to edges. You can try and move to the next page. So copy the title at this page here, press Ctrl C, then go to the next page, click here and Ctrl V. So that's it. So just type formwork to edges. So our formwork is measured in meter square, because we take note of the length and the width of the formwork. But sometimes in formwork to edges to Oversite Concrete, we take it as a perimeter. So it's normally measured in linear meter around the building. So that's it. That means if you want to do it now, that means we are going to take the measurement from here to here, which is 11.05 times 2. That times 2 means is the formwork will be from here to here and from here to here. That's just it. So we are going to take the measurement of here, which is 21.82 or 83, from here to here. We are going to write times 2. That times 2 means here and here. Also in our step, we are also going to consider our step here in the dining room. So we are going to take the measurement from here to here, which is 4, then times 2 for this and this. Take the measurement from here to here, which is 3.75, and times 2, which is this and this. So that's a simple way to get the formwork our formwork to edges. So that's it. Just press equal to the length of our length, which is 11.05. That's it. Our width also, which is 21.83. That's it. We are still going to put ×2, but we want to just take note of all our measurements of our lengths. So here in our dialing, we say we have 24 by 3.75. So we are going to write that down. 2.4 by 3.75. So we now multiply it by 2. As I've said, multiply almost everything by 2. So just click here and drag the 2 down. So that's it. Here, just put equal to this multiplied by this. Press enter, then drag everything down. So that's it. If you check your formula, you check maybe it's correct, check your formula so it's correct. So that's it about that. So try and sum everything together to get our total measurement for formwork edges. Just write equal to, then sum. Write sum, open your bracket, press open bracket, click here, hold your shift key, click the last measurement and press enter. So that's it. As simple as it is. So you can try and just color it as our normal color blue. That's our formwork to edges. So after our formwork to edges, we have our oversite concrete. Our oversite concrete floor. So it's measured in meter cube. So we just take note of our length, then of our width, then of the thickness of floor. Thickness, as of already know, is 0.15. So according to the drawing, is 0.15. So that's it. So you can try and just change the color it as red. In case, just let us sum everything first. Equal to this multiplied by this, enter. So that's it. So try and color as color blue, then this 0.15, and if you like, just change it to color red. So that it. We are done with our oversite concrete. So this is all we have about taking off for structural works. So if you are watching us for the first time, I will employ us to check the description menu to see our previous tutorials or videos, starting from site clearance to topsoil excavation, then ends at oversite concrete. I assure you that in this video you learn a lot. So please encourage us by liking our video, give us a thumbs up, and please share our videos to your friends and colleagues. Bye bye. God bless.